everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. Today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how you can become the ultimate it girl in 2024. So ladies, let's get our lives together. Okay, let's decide that 2024 is going to be the year that we actually take ourselves seriously and we focus on prioritizing ourselves, following our dreams and becoming the best version of ourselves. Okay, so this video is going to be broken down into 4 parts. So we're going to be talking about the physical aesthetics, hair, makeup, stuff like that. Then we're also going to be talking about characteristics / personality, so who you are internally. Then we are going to be focusing on the mental and spiritual aspect. And then lastly, we are going to quickly touch on lifestyle aesthetics and building the it girl lifestyle. So let's just get straight into it. So let's start off with what the definition of being an it girl is. Obviously, I've done a video like this last year, and this definition I'm going to be sharing with you guys is slightly different. It's still from Urban Dictionary, but it's going to be a bit different than last year's definition, but I prefer this definition, so we're going to use it for this year. So the it girl definition is someone admired for her beauty and her brains. The it girl is the girl everyone wants to be, even secretly. Therefore, real it girls have the leading advanced education, clothing style and lifestyle. I feel like society dictates it girls based on, celebrity status. So, girls like Lori Harvey, Jada Wader, all these girls, I feel like in today's generation is classed as it girls. And then maybe back in the day we had, women such as Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn, Naomi Campbell. Like, these were all it girls back in the day, and they still hold the it girl title today, but some have passed and whatnot. But essentially, for the everyday woman, the it girl really is about becoming the best version of yourself. It's not about clout, it's not about being a celebrity or whatnot. It's really just about leveling up and living in her true purpose. So let's start off with physical aesthetics, because let's call a spade a spade. We live in a shallow society. I'm always talking about how characteristics and who you are as a person is more important than looks. I still stand by that, but I would be an absolute liar and a scammer to come on this thing called internet and say that looks do not play a part in how you're treated in today's society. So let's talk about how you can build the it girl aesthetic that works for you and your lifestyle. Now what I'm going to do is showcase a bunch of different images that I feel like for me personally represent the it girl aesthetics. But essentially what I want you to do is go on platforms such as Pinterest, Instagram. You can even collect a few videos from TikTok that represent an it girl physical aesthetic. So any it girls that inspire you, physically speaking, the aesthetics that you would like to mimic and imitate, create your own it girl vision board. So once you've done that, I want you to get a notebook, or I want you to use your notes in your phone, brainstorm a few common denominators with the images. Say for example, you might have like 5 different it girls. Let's say you have pictures of Lori Harvey, Justine Skye, Keke Palmer, Alexa Demi. One thing that they all share in common is their style. So maybe they all have the same or similar skirts, like a similar skirt style, so like mini skirts for example. Make that note. So the type of it girls that you aspire to look like, one thing that they all kind of wear, that their clothing style is mini skirts. You have to either find that in your wardrobe if you already have and start wearing that out when you go out or to certain functions, or maybe your daily look, because that's what your chosen it girl style is. Like, that's what you aspire to look like, so you need to also mimic that similar style. Specific bag style that they have, make a note. Just make a note of certain similarities that you see or common denominators from the it girl images that you have, because what this is going to do is basically going to make you become the it girl. It's going to translate all the different images that you have into materialistic things that you can obtain for yourself in order to emulate that it girl aesthetic. When it comes to reaching a certain aesthetic or reaching a certain lifestyle, it's all about sitting down, analyzing and studying, and then translating that into things that can help you to have that similar lifestyle or that same aesthetic as well. This is your time to literally sit down and brainstorm and figure out what items you feel like you need, or what items you can find already in your house to start creating your physical it girl glow up. You guys already know that I'm a budget friendly gal, so I'm not going to sit here and say you need to buy new clothes, you need to have new makeup, you need to buy a new wardrobe. I'm not saying any of that. In fact, I would rather you use what you have and make it work for your lifestyle. What I want you to do essentially, go through your wardrobe, go through your makeup products, go through your different wigs, maybe you've got different hairstyle options, stuff like that, your creams, your products, and figure out what you can use towards building this it girl journey. And then whatever you feel like you need to add on, write it down on a list, and then figure out whether it's a necessity or if it's something you can put aside, not buy right now. You may require buying certain things, like buying staple pieces that will help you achieve the it girl aesthetic, but then at the same time you might already have everything you need, you just haven't really utilized it. So for me personally, when it comes to creating an it girl aesthetic, I have a few unique signature looks that I go to, and what this does, it provides me with choice, it provides me variety, but it also ensures I'm looking my best at all times. So for example, today is a chill day, it's my day off. I have an oversized hoodie and I have some ripped jeans on. I've done my hair, like just plopped on a half wig because I'm going to be going out after filming videos and running some errands. And then my makeup is basically a clean girl makeup with a pair of lashes. Was the lashes necessary? No, but I just don't wear makeup without lashes. So yeah, this is like a completed look, and it's like one of my everyday looks that I know I can rely on. And then when I go out, I have a soft glam makeup look I can rely on. I have my like more bodacious like half wigs that I can wear, and then I have more cuter outfits, my leather trousers, stuff like that, a corset top. But you see, I've planned this for a long time. So what this does, first of all, because I already know how I want to look like depending on what I'm doing for that day or night, I save money because I don't have this idea of, oh, I need to buy a new outfit, I need to buy a new wig. No, I work with whatever I have. Maybe I might mix up the top and wear another top with the skirt, or like a jeans. I'll switch it up. But essentially, it's all about planning ahead of time your different looks and your different aesthetics. So first, you save money because this cost of living is no joke. And second of all, you're never stressed about, you know, not looking good. You know a look that works for you. Figuring out what makeup look is going to look best on your face and your features. Sit down in a mirror, look at yourself, look at how your face is structured, see how you can make a makeup look work best for you and start utilizing that. Maybe it's the soft glam makeup look, maybe it's a clean girl makeup look, maybe it's a no makeup look. Find out what works for you. My two go-to makeup looks, if you want inspiration, is both a soft glam makeup look and a clean girl makeup look, and I alternate between the two depending on what I'm doing for the day or night. Make sure as well that you have your go-to hairstyles. I want you to come up with anywhere between 3 to 5 go-to hairstyles that you can rely on for your day-to-day routine. This could include braids, this can include half wigs, this can include K-rows, this can include having your natural hair out, this can include maybe getting your relaxer done. Like, it's going to be unique for you, so you just have to figure out what works for you and what you feel most confident in. Like, forget the standard, the aesthetics of like the lace frontal baddies and stuff. I don't even wear lace frontals because first of all, I don't know how to wear them, so that's that. And second of all, I like having my hair a bit more free. So if I'm not wearing a headband wig, I'm probably wearing a half wig. If I'm not wearing a half wig, my hair's probably relaxed in a sleek ponytail, a sleek braid, or just out. Like, I'll probably get my hair cut and layered and it's just like in a little bob. But that works for me, and that's the hairstyle that I know I thrive in the most, physically speaking and aesthetically speaking. So I've taken the time to realize, okay, this is my it girl look. This is the look I know I'm gonna look like that girl. Like, I'm gonna get them looks because I'm looking good. So you just have to figure out what that it girl aesthetic is for you. Hair, makeup, outfit wise, all of that. And then lastly, for physical, make sure you have an exercise routine and you are eating healthy. Moving around, being fit is important for your health, like not just physically speaking, but you know, improves your health and just your endurance with certain sports and stuff like that. So make sure you are training your body. If you have certain body goals, work towards that, create a diet plan around that, create a exercise plan around that, and just start working towards the physique that you want, because it's achievable. You just have to find a route that works for you. So that's it for physical. Good luck with that, because I know that's something a lot of women do prioritize, because again, unfortunately, we do live in a shallow generation where looks are prioritized even more than personality sometimes. So hopefully you will find the it girl look that works best for you. So for characteristics and personality, the first tip is confidence. You need to have self-belief in yourself, and you need to have a high self-esteem. These two things are built from self, so you have to work on building it. No one can build it for you, and no one can lower your own self-esteem. You lower your own self-esteem. You might allow someone to trigger you, but you ultimately have control of your esteem. So work towards building it up. You can use self-affirmations. You can pray to God to help give you a higher self-esteem. You can put yourself in uncomfortable situations that will help to boost your confidence. Also, just the general act of showing up for healthy daily habits is another way that you build confidence in yourself, because you're showing up for yourself with things that you don't want to do. For example, gym. For example, eating healthy. For example, maybe taking vitamins. For example, going to a job you hate. These are all different things that you might not like to do and your flesh might not like to do. But if you're doing it and you're showing up for yourself time and time again, you are showing that you are a reliable person for yourself. And that's one of the most important things when it comes to building confidence. But be someone who is kind, but a kind person who has boundaries. It's important to be kind to people, because you never know what they're going through. So do always try to be respectful and to just give everyone respect. Like, don't feel like you can treat people based on how they look or be a shallow individual. Like, treat everyone with the same amount of respect, and yeah, just be a nice person. But then at the same time, that doesn't mean that you should be a doormat and you should allow people to walk all over you. No ma'am, you need to make sure that you set the necessary boundaries for people to treat you with respect, even though you're a kind person. Like, don't let anyone run over you, because you are not the one. Period. Approachable. Be the individual that people feel safe around, because that only allows you to have the power, because people are coming to you for stuff. People are, you know, like, obviously don't use it as like a tactic or to be manipulative or whatnot, but when you are approachable, when people feel like safe around you when they're talking to you, it only adds to your credibility of the person that you are, right? So if you're trustworthy, you know, if someone tells you a secret, don't now be blabbing it to the next person. Keep it to yourself. Take it to the grave with you, because you're building trust, and people will think, nah, she's got my back, so I have to have her back. And I don't know, there's just something about when you're approachable, when you're just like, you just have this like welcoming aura. Like, when you have this welcoming aura, people want to be around you more, and they gravitate towards you. And obviously you're gonna get a wide range of different people gravitating towards you, negative, positive, but you will find the right people gravitate towards you because you have that approachability. And then lastly, in this topic, communication, make sure you work on your interpersonal skills and your communication, and be someone who can hold a conversation, who can communicate with a variety of people. If you're just communicating with people who look like you or people who are from similar backgrounds to you, then you lack experience and you lack the interpersonal skills that is required for you to survive in adulthood. So make sure maybe you need to get a new job so you can communicate with different types of people, or you need to be in new environments where you meet people who are at a higher level than you, so you can learn how to also become an upgraded version at a higher level. Find ways where you can be surrounded by people who don't look like you, because what you're doing is you're learning how to communicate with them as well. And I know this is hard, especially if you're introverted like myself. I don't like if I don't have to speak to people, I won't, because I'm just introverted. That's just how I am. But I do know the importance of, you know, building good communication skills, building good interpersonal skills, and communicating with a wide variety of people. Next up is mental and spiritual. Make sure you are prioritizing your mental health. You are not going to look like that it girl or be that it girl if your mental health is in shambles. So prioritize that. Make sure you are showing up for yourself mentally. A few ways you can do that is by showing up for yourself, building discipline, so you're a disciplined individual, challenging your mind to do tasks and do things that you may not want to do. Journaling, that's a really good way just to let your mind be free. You can use notes on your iPhone. Another way is you could actually an audio journal, so you can have voice notes on your phone just talking about your day, what you've been through, blah blah blah. It's just like your own private podcast that you can look back on a few years later. So there's that as well. Reading is also really good for developing your mindset and building a healthy mentality. And then also prioritize your spiritual health. So depending on what your beliefs are, if you are a Christian, make sure you are consistently praying to God. Make sure you dedicate some time to Him. You could use a devotional. I like to use a Bible app. Sometimes I just do not prioritize enough time, so I just use the Bible app real quick and just go through some devotions. But yeah, make sure you devote time towards praying, reading the word, listening to spiritual content that will help you to grow as a child of God. And lastly, let's talk about lifestyle aesthetics. So essentially, when you're becoming an it girl, you need to improve your lifestyle. You need to upgrade your life. You need to be having the it girl living lifestyle, okay? What you want to do is figure out what your lifestyle currently is and find ways to upgrade it. Maybe you need to go into different environments, be surrounded by different people. You can go to art galleries. A lot of like more wealthy upper echelon people are in art galleries, museums. You could go tennis, maybe build a new hobby. I'll be hearing the folks be at tennis, playing tennis during their fun. So maybe go around there, meet some more like-minded people. You can go to like different co-working spaces in your city. So if you're in London, there's like loads of different co-working spaces you can go to. I've seen quite a few in TikTok that I want to start going to as a creative, just to like be in a different environment. And yes, they might be a little bit more expensive, but if you're putting yourself in those environments, you're allowing different opportunities to network with people who are at a higher level, and that's only going to help you to get to a higher level. Change your environments. That's one of the ways you can upgrade your lifestyle. And lastly, in regards to lifestyle, focus on providing for yourself and stop chasing these men. The quickest way to degrade is to chase the dusty and to be frustrated because they're not doing what you want. Because when you're chasing after dusties, you tap into your masculine energy, and you don't even tap into it, you dive into your masculine energy, and you just find yourself being very frustrated and confused, and your mental health slowly but surely deteriorates. Stay away from them, please. Just stay away from them, okay? So your 20s is your years to prioritize yourself, build your dream life, build the foundations to live in the life of your dream. So make sure that's what you're doing. Make sure you're focused on that. Forget experiences, forget enjoyment that will come within time. Right now, you need to make sure that you're building a capital for yourself. You're investing in different hobbies that will make you more money. You're investing in different opportunities to grow as an individual, and you're just leveling up. So what I would recommend is to create a lifestyle plan that will allow you to upgrade your life, and then follow that, and everything else will make sense. The right guy will come in time, and you'll be happy anyway. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.